Welcome back to my playthrough of Star Trek Expeditions. We're about to begin turn 3, where we will see if Dr. McCoy can make it down to the planet's surface and possibly treat Kirk's Nibian leprosy outbreak. But the first thing we do on a turn is we must pull a Stardate card, so we'll do that. And we'll see what happens at the beginning of Bones' turn. Okay, and like I said, we are playing from the gold level, I guess up. I keep saying down. This goes up. Had we been playing on the red level, then you would have to do this. Gold level means you do this, and blue level means you only do that. So we're going to be doing the gold level here, which is a Stardate symbol. You must discard 1 crew or lose 2 clicks. Okay, so we'll advance the Stardate tracker 1 space from 1 to 2. So now we're on day 2. And I don't like the text on this one, but what are we going to do about if you must discard 1 crew or lose 2 clicks? So Bones has to either get rid of a crew, and the only crew he has right now is the communications officer, giving him a +1. But I think in the interest of having crew around, I think we're just going to have Bones lose a couple of clicks. So we will take him and we will knock him down a couple clicks, which is not great. It knocks one of his numbers off for the science ability, which he needs to try and cure the leprosy. And unfortunately, we look at the rest of the card here, he is only going to have 2 actions this turn. So that's pretty limited. Not exactly a great amount of actions. So really the only thing he can try to do, I think, is to beam down into Kirk's location and try and solve this medical mission. So that's what we're going to do. So for Dr. McCoy's first action of 2, he is going to beam down. I'll just adjust the camera right here with Kirk. And he is going to try to look after the Nibian leprosy. And so we will just take a look at the card here, and it says so Kirk cannot leave the space. Actually, neither can McCoy now, because he's in the same area getting the Nibian leprosy. So the challenge is to get an 18 on it's a science challenge, and if you have the word medical on a crew member or yourself, you'll get a +2 to the challenge. And Dr. McCoy's card, if we recall, he actually has a double medical listing here, so he's going to get +2 for each of those on this test, so that's going to give him a +4. He also has Kirk with him, so every other player character in the game that's on the same space as a place that you are trying to do your challenge from gives you a +2 as well. So that's going to give McCoy a total of +6, and if we look at his click space, for a science counter, if that will zoom in, for the science he's sitting at a 9. So it's going to be, he's going to start with a base of 9. He's going to roll 2 white dice for the challenge. So let's see what happens. So that's not good. He gets 4. Not too good. So 4 plus 9 is 13, plus 6 is 19. So that is actually enough to solve this. 20, 22, 20. So if he can, now he can double exert himself because he's damaged a couple of times, and so is Kirk. So we're sitting at 19. I think he's going to spend this card, which is a computer uplink. So he talks to the ship and he gets himself a +3 on a science challenge, which is this one. So he's going from 19 to 22. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a 24 here to give us the best result. And so he is going to double exert himself twice to make sure we get a 24. So to do that, you take 2 clicks of damage to give you a +1, another 2 clicks of damage to give you another +1. So now, of course, his stats have dropped quite a bit. However, now we do have a 24, if I've added that all up correctly, which I hope I have. So 9 plus the 6 would be 15, 18 with the computer uplink, and the other cards, and the dice of 4 to give us, and 2 double exerts. Yep, that gives us a 24. So it says here on 24 plus, the treatment cures the disease and rejuvenates you. All characters in this location are healed to their starting click. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. So this is now discarded. McCoy, of course, doing a great job, as he always does, of curing diseases of unknown origin. He is actually going to now be clicked back to full health because he's in that space, which is nice because that gives him 6 clicks back to full health. And Kirk is also cured back to full health, which 2 clicks brings him there. All right, so we have Kirk and McCoy now in the same space with the Klingon evidence, which they have not picked up yet. And Bones has come down, and he has managed to completely eradicate the Nibian leprosy and fully heal himself and Kirk. So this is great, and Spock is also at full health. So far, so good. The time tracker is now at 2. And the next thing I want Bones to do on his turn is to come down to the motorcade ambush. But of course, that's going to be a couple turns, 3 turns away, because next up for turn 4 is going to be Captain Kirk again, who's now been cured and will have to decide what he wants to do on his turn. All right, so that was turn 3. Bones coming down, doing his job. The Klingon battlecruiser did not attack this time, so that's good. However, we don't have any crew now on the Enterprise, any major crew. Of course, we have the regulars. And next time, it will be Captain Kirk's turn to go. All right, thanks for watching, and thanks so much for subscribing and liking the videos if you are enjoying it. I will continue going through this entire game until the end. So thanks again so much, and join me next time for Captain Kirk and turn 4.